What's up, everybody? This is your girl Diamond Too Real coming to you live on this beautiful Thursday morning on the Bayou. At least it's beautiful for me, honey, and maybe beautiful for you. But it's one person that I can tell you that it's not beautiful for, and that is Karmelo Anthony. And I ain't talking about the basketball player Karmelo Anthony, honey. So listen, right? We just got the mug shot, the first official state penitentiary mugshot of Karmelo Anthony, and it's sad. Oh, it is sad. Yes, it is. And to me, it's giving slave trade. Like, do you see this vest he got on? This like light khaki-ish. It look like he up. You know when they say the slave owners used to put us up on the podium, and they used to check us out, look at how much fat we got on our body, see how much muscle, see if our core is sturdy, so you can get your ass out there and pick all the goddamn cotton. They gonna have Karmelo picking so much cotton, he gonna have cotton stuck up his asshole. Cause they gonna bust that asshole and they gonna stuff some cotton in it to make him remember that he is still a nigga. What's up, Jaden? What's up, everybody in the building? Listen, if you listening to my voice, 9 times out of 10, you are not sitting in the prison cell. And I suggest when things happen, you think twice. You think twice, because Karmelo Anthony did not think twice. Now, Charleston White, right? Charleston White then came out and he then apologized to Carmelo Anthony family, because he was talking bad about Carmelo Anthony. So now he coming out saying he spit on the grave of the little white boy. All right? Because he said now he finding out the real story. Because they made it seem like Carmelo Anthony was under the wrong tent. It was those boys' like school tent. And Carmelo Anthony, and then it jumped off when the boys, was messing with him. No, they say Carmelo was fine. The boys was suspended. The boys wasn't even supposed to be. Thank you for the sub, honey. Charleston say the boys, the little white boys, wasn't even supposed to be there because they were suspended. He said they came down 3 rows to mess with Carmelo, and we were hearing that Carmelo stabbed him with a knife. So we all like, why is he bringing that? What up, Isabella? What up, Emelin? What up? Yeah, we was like, why does he have a knife at a school event? But then the bombshell from the police came out that was illegal. Okay, that it was legal. Now, come to find out, it was like a Boy Scout little, not even a knife set. You know them little things, they have a little knife, like maybe a little bottle opener, a little screwdriver or something. One of them little multi, you can use it for a lot of things, and it's just small, go in your pocket. It was that. So the story was kind of different than what they told us, all right? And the jury list came out yesterday, and they was talking about all the white women, the Asian women, and they was just going through the race of the people that gave him this time. So it was no black people, but I did hear a valid point. Somebody made a valid point. That was like, black people didn't show up for jury selection like that. And we don't like to go to jury selection. We don't like to go to that. I done been to that one time, and trust me, I'm nosy as hell, but I ain't that nosy. I don't want to sit in there and listen to what you got going on. I done heard enough stories just going to go sit in a regular traffic court or something where they got inmates in, okay? I done heard enough. I ain't got to be that nosy. But I say all that to say this. Carmelo Anthony is officially a slave. When I tell you this will be the hardest 35 or at least 17.5 years of this young man's life, Cause they say he could go up for parole after he do at least half. And honestly, I don't even think they're gonna give him parole. I think 17 and a half years from now, when he go for parole, they're going to always make an example out of him. He didn't even understand that he was going to sacrifice his life for our sins like he was Jesus. And it is what it is. He sacrificed, he walked so we can run. But I don't want to run the way that he ran. Because I still don't understand what will make him pull that out and just stab him. I just don't understand. I don't understand that. That's the only part they give me, because it's like, okay, no matter what happened, your mind don't go to, I'm going to stab this person first. I don't care if the person bigger than you. I just don't understand that part. And at the end of the day, he did kill someone. All right? But it's reports coming out that, honey, the Aryan Nation that's in that prison, and that's in prisons all over the South, because he in Texas, honey. They say they ready to touch him. They want to lay hands on him like he is Tyler Perry giving T.D. Jakes' church $1 million, and he became anointed for the next 30 minutes. Okay? They want to lay hands on him like that. But they don't want to pray. They don't want to pray. They don't want to pray. But they saying, listen, that they did already got word. And see, he was supposed to go to one. It's this prison that he was supposed to stop at first. But come to find out, it's a Metcalf, a relative of the boy that he killed, family inside the prison he was supposed to go to, so they couldn't send him there. They had to send him to another one. But it's in Texas. As long as it's in Texas, honey, you in trouble. As long as you a little black boy and you didn't kill the white boy and going to prison for it, you in trouble. Cause he is a target. I don't know if he'll make it in PC. He may have to be on what they call it, 23-1, where he in the cell 23 hours a day by himself and only get 1 hour out a day. Yeah, that's the only way, because he cannot walk through the compound freely. That ain't gonna work. He was better off killing somebody that looked just like him. He was better off killing his homeboy. If he would have killed his homeboy, he would have got a few years in prison, some probation, and been out sliding by the time he was 25. Tell me online. But see, he done killed this fine, and I ain't saying fine like sexy, because I don't think of kids like that. This fine white child. He done killed this godly white prince of the community. Oh, he gonna suffer. They gonna be in the cotton fields. They ain't gonna be on horses watching over them. He is the horse. One of the guards gonna be on his back riding him like he a horse while he picking goddamn cotton. His life is over. By the time, if they do give him parole after 17.5 years, the mental torture, the physical torture that he's going to have went through, he'll never be the same. That child's Karmelo life was really like, for what? Like, when something like that happened to you, and they give you 35 years as a teenager, and like, what was your life for? What good can your life, like, maybe in 35 years he can get out and talk about his experience. Because most likely, if they don't give him parole, he not gonna die before 35 years. And then one day, it'll be a story. I don't know if we gonna still be here. It's gonna be a story that he getting out. But baby, this the beginning. Do you know how many days is in 35 years? A lot. A lot. And it's only the beginning. Who gonna stick by his side? It's aunties, it's his uncles, it's his mom and them, because his mom and them get some money. They might be crying this week in Texas, but they're gonna be wiping their tears in Bahamas by next week, because I guarantee they're going to vacation. Let me say that one more again. They gonna be crying in Texas this week, but they're gonna be wiping them tears in Bahamas by next week. I guarantee you that. Yes, I do. Because after going through all that, when you say, man, fuck, I gotta take a vacation. I deserve some time off. We got all this money in this GoFundMe account. I'm about to get on me a boat. Yeah, that's what mama gonna be. Somebody say they knew that mama wasn't nothing when she did that verse interview and her wig was crooked. They say they knew she was crooked because her wig was crooked the first time we saw her. I ain't watch it like that, so I don't know, but that's just what I heard, child. And we can't trust nobody where the part ain't in the middle, it's on the side. I'm just thank God it ain't me. And hope it don't never come my way, because that's why you gotta think, because things can pop off so quick. They went from just at a football game to somebody dead and somebody going to jail for 35 years. But Karmelo, they talking about he filing for appeal. Do you know how long appeal gonna take? They're like, the appeal gonna go through tomorrow and he gonna be back in court by Monday. No. Paperwork for the courts take 45 days here, up to 90 days there. You know how long it'll take for them to do this whole appeal and then get back in court? Between now and then, that boy still has to be in prison. He still has to be somewhere where all the white people want him dead. Okay? So they can try to make us feel better by saying, oh, he's going for appeal. Do you see after they said that verdict that all the black people was gone? They're not gonna be here for it like they was this time. They not, but no. You got a one-hitter quitter with black people. After we done turned up enough on your ass the first time, bitch, we got other things to do. Do you know how many things gonna happen between now and whenever he get back in court for appeal? It's gonna be baby borns, relationships broke up, income tax checks coming through, all type of shit before he get back in court. And trust me, black people ain't about to ride. I thought black people was gonna ride when they said he was guilty. Black people ain't did shit but went to Popeyes. They went to Popeyes and got a chicken sandwich. That's what they did. If he would have got found not guilty, them white folk was gonna tear that shit up. It was gonna be another January 6th. I guarantee you that. And the black folk ain't want no smoke, cause them white folk going out. Believe that. See, before that verdict came out, they was out there turned up. You had black people and white people face, white people and black people face. But baby, when that verdict came through, guess what black people went? Golden Corral. They wanted some of them rolls, goddammit. And then, man, because they didn't get them fresh out the oven. They were like, God damn, we should have left that courthouse early so we could have got these rolls fresh out the oven. Yeah, that's where they was at. They was getting a hot and spicy from McDonald's, goddammit, after they say that he was found guilty. If they would have said he was found not guilty, them white folk was gonna tear that goddamn courtroom down. They was ready. Yes, they was. If no white folk would go to the state capitol and break the windows, the doors, what you think they were gonna do out there at the courthouse? While black people went home and smoked the blunt, bitch. Black people went home and smoked the blunt on their ass. But listen, I'm pulling up to my side hustle. I'll be back later to holler at y'all. Say your prayers and don't stab a bitch. Cause you don't want to be a slave in 2026.